Hello, welcome to Chit Chat Knits. My name is Darcy and I'm the maker at Chit Chat Knits. I'm so happy you stopped by today. It's been a few weeks, but that means I have some fun things to talk to you about. Before we get started though, I want to take a minute and make a confession. You might be like me and you love knitting. Anybody out there love knitting, crocheting? I don't care what time of the year it is. I love to knit. I'm not going to say I love to crochet, but I do like to make. I'm not a great crocheter, but I do a little bit of it. But I really love to knit. And with that comes sitting. And I know there are those of you out there who can knit on the treadmill. I watch other podcasters and I'm so impressed that they knit on the treadmill or knit while hiking, but that's not me. So today I'm going to reach down here. Today I brought my running shoes. Now, I've talked to you before about being a runner. Okay, but I really call it being a trotter because I used to be an avid runner. I used to run marathons and I really loved it. And then I got injured and then a bunch of years went by and now I'm a trotter. Let's just say I'm a trotter. But today I wanted to bring my running shoes because I have this little problem because I start knitting. I love to knit and drink my coffee in the morning. And I say to myself, morning is usually my time to get out and exercise. I love to exercise outdoors. But I say to myself, okay, I'm just going to do 2 more rows. Okay, 2 more rows. And then I'm going to get up and get my shoes on and I'm going to get outside and do some exercise. And then 2 hours goes by. Anybody like that? And by that time, the motivation's gone for the exercise, but I've had a great time knitting and drinking my coffee. So I brought my shoes today because I don't know if you're like me, in the summer, it's been hot, it's been humid, and there's another reason not to go out. But I want your help in motivating me to get back on my exercise routine, to get out there, I've got it right here, drink my water. That's, I went to a mountain bike clinic recently and we got these mugs. And I always like if there's a straw because that helps me drink more water during the day. Fill up my water, drink my water, get in the exercise. Is there anyone else out there whose summer seems to make us get a little bit lax on our routine? And you need encouragement. If you need encouragement like I need encouragement, let's work together and let's not only enjoy our knitting and crafting and crocheting, but let's get out and move our bodies and get ourselves more energy. Can we do that together? I'm not sure how we're going to do this, but let's just talk to each other and encourage each other and get moving. Get those shoes on and get out there. Okay, that was my public service announcement for the day, but I hope you will join with me and we can move. All right, I always like to talk about what I'm wearing, and you saw it before. I'm going to stand up. This is a top I designed and knit, and I love it. I put it on today. I've been wearing it with a pink tank top underneath, but today I put it on with a blue one just so you could see the holes in there. And I like this coral color with a little turquoise, so I think that's kind of fun, the little pops of turquoise blue. I wore it recently when my friend Katie and I went to Illinois to Hoffman Estates and we attended the Makers Meetup. And I want to talk to you today about what a great time we had at the Makers Meetup. I can't tell you. I feel like I can't even use enough words to tell you how wonderful this event was. It was so exclusive. I used the wrong word. So inclusive, not exclusive at all. Very inclusive. Everyone was welcome. This year, it was hosted by Penny of PJ Knits and Kendra, and they were marvelous, absolutely marvelous. The first night, when my friend Katie, I'll tell you about my friend Katie and I, we settled into the hotel, and there was a group of knitters just knitting and chatting in the hotel lobby, beautiful, nice little seating there. And we came down, and Penny got up from her chair, and she came across the room, and she gave me a big hug, and I felt so welcome, and it was so lovely. We met makers, knitters, crocheters, stitchers from Canada, from all the way from Vancouver, Canada, to Jacksonville, Florida, and all points between. It was just incredible, and I have put it on my calendar for next year because I will be there, and Katie will too. So I have more things to tell you about the Makers Meetup, but if you've ever thought, oh, maybe I'd like to go, I've heard of it, but I'm not sure what it's about, you can send me an email and I'll fill you in, or any of the hosts, and just know that you will be welcomed there because it was very wonderful. So Katie and I took off on Thursday, the 25th of July, and she's a really good friend. She drives, so I can knit. I know. She is really a super friend. And we had another little passenger with us. We brought Sheldon. This is Sheldon. And I crocheted Sheldon for the trip. And he was a wonderful, wonderful little mascot to go along with us. He was so friendly with everyone. And I'm going to add some pictures of Sheldon because he had a lot of adventures. I'll either pop them on the beginning or the end of the video, and you can enjoy how Sheldon just loved everybody. And he also brought some little friends along. He handed out some little turtle friends, so everyone got to bring a little Sheldon's friends home with them. So let me tell you about Sheldon. This is a pattern that I found on Ravelry, and it's called Little Miss Turtle. And it is by Pink Mouse Boutique. And I think the original is maybe for fingering weight, but I just had DK scraps that I made him out of. And he kind of has a little funky leg because, I'm not very good, but he's very sweet and he loves to travel. So I'm sure that Sheldon will probably be going back next year and maybe even bringing some friends along. We just don't know. So Sheldon was wonderful. But I said to you that I got to meet Penny and Kendra and friends and other podcasters, Kelly and Noelle from Knits and Pieces, all the way from Canada, which is amazing. And we took some pictures, so I'll probably be adding some pictures along. But it was so fun because one of the days, Penny and her friend Debbie were wearing orange and pink, and so we got a picture together. We'll put that in here. We were the orange and pink girls. Very fun. Again, the knitting community is just so wonderful. And isn't that what we need nowadays? We need community. We need others to come alongside us. And I just couldn't have been more heartwarmed with all the beautiful knitters we saw and met. And, isn't it wonderful? We live in a time where with the internet, we can keep in contact with these friends. So exciting. Oh, two other people I want to mention, Lindsay and Ruth, mother-daughter team, again from Canada. We had a great time with you. So thank you, Lindsay and Ruth. We loved meeting you. We love spending time with you, and we'll be back. So what did I knit? What did I knit while I was there? I've showed you these before. I finished up. I had one more to go. I finished up this pair of my Katie socks. This is a pattern by me, Darcy of Chit Knits, and I love these little socks. They are perfect for summer wearing. They're fingering weight. It's a fun texture design here on the top of the foot. I purposely wanted them to be shorty socks because I wanted to wear them in the summer. They have a fun little detail. They are top down, heel flap gusset, but I made a longer heel flap, which gave more stitches in the gusset, which helps keep them up. And then I'm just having fun when I make these using some of these variegated mini skeins. So this pattern is live. It's called the Katie socks, and it's named for my dear friend Katie. And I love wearing them around the house because when the air conditioning's on, my feet are cold. So they're perfect to have a little shorty summer fingering weight socks. So if you are looking for a fun little pattern, doesn't take much yarn. I made 2 pair out of 100 grams of this turquoise blue that I bought from Bellafio Yarns. And I still have, I think I still have about 30 grams left. So I made 2 pair out of 70 grams. And I do a 64 stitch, so the medium size. The pattern is written for small, medium, and large. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that I finished those. And even though it's a simple pattern, I was doing a lot of chatting, and I knew I would be. So I also brought a very simple project, just a simple, what do they call this? A vanilla pattern sock. So just simple knit, 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 knit. And I actually had part of the leg done. So you can see I didn't get a lot more knitting done because I was busy chatting. But these are for my husband, and yes, they look skinny and giant. And yes, they are, because he's very tall and he's very slim and he has long feet, like skis. So this is a lovely blue purple. Can you see the colors in that? Yeah, there you go. Almost a little green. I have no idea what it is because it's deep stash. And I'm getting close. I've got to get this foot because I'm getting close. But I thought they needed to be jazzed up a little bit. So I had this orange mini skein. That's just a 20 gram mini skein. And he likes orange, but I think it's more a matter of our grandson always says Grandpa likes orange. So I think it's more that our grandson thinks that he likes orange and likes orange because Grandpa likes orange, our 5-year-old grandson. So I thought a little orange in there would be fun. I would love to make our grandson Rafi, his name is Rafi, a pair, but I don't think I'm going to have enough because by the time I get the foot long enough for Mr. Ski Feet, I'm not going to have any left. But maybe I could go out and search for something like this and then make Rafi a pair for Christmas too. So, yeah, nothing exciting, but if I keep at this a little at a time, I will have a pair of socks for Christmas for my husband. That's that. So that was a perfect project. Nothing that I really had to think too hard about, because I really wanted to just meet people and get to know people. And that's what this was about. And that was the fun part of it. They had door prizes. If you have watched PJ Knits, Knits and Pieces, Pandemic Knitter, you've seen 3-Ply Podcast, a few others. You've seen Queen Sandy bags. And this lovely, lovely lady, Sandy, brought all these beautiful, beautiful tote bags that she had made. And I was so pleased because Katie won a door prize of one of the bags. And Katie's a brand new knitter. And so I just thought it was the greatest thing that she was able to go home with a beautiful tote bag, knitting bag. I was so happy that she won. But I won a door prize too. And let me show you. I won a beautiful journal. It's catching the light because there's plastic on it. And washi tape, some pens, and some cute stickers. And there were actually some other stickers. And that was given by Penny of PJ Knit. So thank you so much, Penny. I love it. I always do a yearly journal. So I'm saving this one for January. And that'll be my 2025 knitting journal. So thank you so much for the beautiful door prize. And I'll tell you what, I'm already collecting things for a door prize to bring next year. We also did a little bit of shopping. Not too much, but oh my goodness. Two beautiful, beautiful yarn shops. Wool and Company and Elgin Knitworks. And oh my goodness, when we walked in, both of them, two very different shops. One, Elgin Knitworks, very cozy, beautiful old building, very warm, cozy, loved it. And Wool and Company was, it's just, everyone kept saying, now you're going to go to Wool and Company, right? You're going to go to Wool and Company. You need to go to Wool and Company. So gorgeous. So absolutely gorgeous. I loved both shops. I went to Wool and Company with an idea in mind. I have another idea for a sweater, same basic shape as the ones I've made this summer, but I'd like to do probably a 3/4 length sleeve, because again, I really like a 3/4 length sleeve, because some of us are sleeve shover uppers. I'm a sleeve shover upper, so I may as well just have them shoved up at that length, because they're gonna go there anyway. So I have an idea. So I actually bought this gorgeous yarn. I bought 4. It's spun right round. And this is hand dyed in Rochester, New York. This is Tweed DK, and the colorway is called Wishful. And you can see, let's get it right where you can see it there. It's a blue. It's a very soft blue with some little neps in it. And this is a color I really like to wear. This coral you see here is about as far as I go for, as far into orange as I am comfortable wearing. And then blue, always, always, always. I always love wearing blue. So this will be a sweater. Let me tell you about this. It is 230 yards and 100 grams, 85% superwash merino with 15% nap. And it feels really nice. So I am so excited to cast this on, but I must wait. Must wait. Repeat, Darcy, repeat this. You must wait and finish something first. You must wait. Anyway, isn't that gorgeous? I bought 4. I used 3 for this sweater, and so I'm pretty sure 4 is going to do it. If not, I can order another one online. So that was from Wool & Company, and I do have a couple pictures that if you haven't seen them already, I'll pop in here. And then we went on from there and we went to Elgin Knitworks. And like I said, just warm, cozy. I love the historic building that the shop is in. And I bought this. Isn't that fun? Again, that's pretty bright orange for me, but I love the blue. It's like a stormy blue. I don't know. Well, it's called Regal Ring-Neck Snake. But I just thought it was so pretty for fall. And this will probably be a gift. I'm probably going to make a hat, and most likely it will be a gift. So this yarn is Round Mountain Fibers. I had never heard of them before, and I love what it says here. It's 100%, it's DK, Willow DK, 100% superwash merino, 100 grams skein, 250 yards. Now, this is the interesting part. Grown in Australia and New Zealand, spun in Canada, and hand-dyed in Vermont using Greener Shades dye, certified for organic processing and free of heavy metals. Wash by hand, separately in cold water. Alternate skeins, of course. But I thought that was really, I just thought the coloring was so cool. Someone on my Christmas list who is darker skinned, beautiful dark, almost black hair. I think that'd be really pretty. So those were the things that we purchased at the shops during the Makers Meetup weekend. I kind of went with the specific intention of buying this and not too much else. So I felt like I did pretty well. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a Christmas gift. So I feel like I did well, and didn't really just stash enhance for the sake of stash enhancement, but I purchased with purpose. So I was a little proud of myself for that. All right, so the yarns, the beautiful shops. Oh my goodness, so much fun. Then, okay, that's, I've shown you the finishes that I have. I've showed you a little bit of on the needles. And then there's another finish project, but it's a mystery. And I'm going to I'm going to hopefully podcast again next week. And I want to tell you about this mystery next week. And then I have another work in progress that I've been... Okay, remember when I talked to you about the shoes back at the beginning, the running shoes? This project is keeping me knitting because I'm having so much fun with it that all I want to do is knit it. Anyway, here it is. It's in this bag, Chit Knits bag, and that's as much as I can show you. I'm sorry. That's all I can show you. Because again, it's a secret project. So sorry. But it's upcoming. You'll see it eventually. So sorry. Anyway, it's really fun. Just wait and see. Okay. What's coming up this weekend? Tomorrow, I'm leaving to go on a quilting retreat. You see that, where's my hand? There you go. You see that I have quilts always here on this rack. I've been a long time quilter. I love, I've been sewing since I was 7 years old. When I was a girl growing up in Nebraska, 4-H was huge in my community. Most every kid was involved somehow through 4-H. It was just, I guess that was that time in the 60s and late 60s or in the 70s that in the community, it was a farming community. And even though I didn't come from a farm family, we had our town 4-H clubs and they were huge. And I just loved sewing. My mom wasn't really a sewer. She knew a little, she knew enough. Her sister, my aunt, was a great seamstress. And I really learned to sew and actually crochet and knit and and bake and cook and all these things. I would credit to my mom, because my mom is a great mom. And she, even though it wasn't really her passion, she supported all the crafty things that I always enjoyed doing. And she purchased for me whatever the materials I needed and found me people who would help me learn. And, that is a lot. That is a lot to help to provide that support. My parents were great. They supported us in these things. Anyway, I learned to sew through 4-H. And then later, I sewed garments. My sons, when they were little, I sewed all their clothes. I have always loved sewing. But then I found quilting, and I also love quilting. And this weekend, made a short story long to tell you that I'm really excited because I have a group of quilting friends that we've been getting together for about 30 years. And we just all love quilting. We met at a local quilt guild, and we just all love quilting. And so we come together. Now it's mostly that we come together a couple times a year for a weekend retreat. And we're going to a quilting, it's a retreat house, and it's set up specifically for quilting, and it's beautiful. It's an old farmhouse. I'll see if I can take some pictures this weekend to show you, because it's really a special place. Anyway, my sons asked for quilts for Christmas. So, when they ask for a quilt or something handmade, I'm all over it. I am all over it because I love it that they love the things I make. So this is what I'm planning to work on this weekend. I actually have it all cut out. So I just need to sew. I had started, you'll see I have a good start, not a lot. This will be a queen size quilt, so a biggie, queen to king. And it's scraps. I love using up scraps because, when you've quilted for probably 35 years, you have a lot of scraps. So I love that. And then the white fabric is one piece. It's like a tone on tone. So I'll be adding those little white stars, and it's from a book called Nickel Quilts, and if you want more information about that, I can surely give you that. But this is my project that I want to work on this weekend, see if I can make some tracks on that, again, for a Christmas gift for one of my sons. So it's always great when they ask for a quilt. Mom gets right on it. Okay, that's about it for today. I just hope you are doing well. I've had on my mind Christmas. Are you knitting Christmas things? I know my friend Carla of Carla Knits has a knit along going on, and I know there are others to work on some Christmas things for Christmas projects. Are you? What are you making? I also have a Christmas stocking that I would like to knit very soon. So please tell me, are you working on Christmas projects in August? What are you working on? And please tell me if I'm crazy about getting out the shoes and trying to encourage us to get some exercise. I hope you're well. I hope you enjoy all you're making in the upcoming days. Bye for now. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself,